Hello everyone, this is Crystal Potthoff from Prayerful Arts, and I have all these little butterflies, bees, and hummingbirds taped around the egg. And I showed a little bit of this in another video, and I think some people thought that I was actually going to like put this actually on the egg, and I am not. I did these for placement purposes. So you can see they kind of go all the way around the egg. And I do this other side, but it's kind of tight because there's not a lot of space between that and the bookshelf there. But I use these to help me place where I want them. The hummingbirds I did in different positions. The bees, they're all pretty much the same, but that's not what I'm going to do eventually. They're going to be, I want to have some that look like they're like sitting on the flower eating it. I just have to draw those out. And then the butterflies, even though I drew them all the same, I looked up the different kinds of butterflies that they have in Door County. So I will be doing different types of butterflies. This is just to give me an idea of where I want it to go. Now, what I'm going to do now is I bought, and I apologize for the shakiness, I got this stuff. It's graphite paper. So this is my plan. We're going to see how it works. I'm going to pick one, and I'm going to pick this one here. I'm going to tape it behind it, and then I'm going to trace over the major pieces of it. And hopefully it shows up on the egg to give me some guidelines of where I need to paint the hummingbird. I want to give myself some artistic freedom, but I also know that I want it to be proportionally correct, even though this is bigger than what a hummingbird would be. So, there's my hand. That's bigger than a hummingbird. I still want it to look correct. And then there will be flowers and that around this. The flowers I'll do later. I want to get these elements in first, or at least I'm going to try and do that. So I'm going to try and with the graphite, and let's see how that works. All right, so I have the sheet of graphite was huge, so I just cut off a piece of it, and I think I have it back pretty much in the same position that it was. And now I'm going to trace over it. I'm just going to use an ink pen and trace over it and see if the image will transfer onto the plastic. Let's see what happens. All right, I've traced over it. Reveal time. Let's see if it showed up. Ah, look, it did. Okay, fabulous. Okay, so part of the reason I started with the hummingbird was it's going to have a little part that goes up over here. And I really meant for it to be up higher. So I might make that wing just a little bit bigger. But what I'm going to do is whenever it goes over a border area, I am going to paint that white just to see if that will help with when I go to paint over it. So I'm going to try that on this. And I need to, this hummingbird goes right through this line. So I'm going to have to remove this line too. Didn't think about that before I traced the hummingbird. So lesson learned there. But okay, that worked. I am really hoping that when I paint it, the paint will cover it up easily. That'll be the next step. All right. Stay tuned. I got a goal to get this painted by the end of February, because in March I teach a whole bunch of Pisanki classes. So I'm really hoping I get it done by then, or I'm going to say I'm putting the goal out there, I'll get it done. And then we'll have plan B if I don't. Okay, thanks for watching and encouraging me and all your help as I've been doing this.